You're going to be flying into a lot of snow and a new stadium and all that going on with the opening of this stadium. So is that anything that concerns you at all?
No, always is a pleasure to start in the new stadium, to start open the stadium. And I don't know the stadium right now is good or not because it's about snowing all the time in this week. But we're training in the same size, not in the same length, but in the same width. That's the Minnesota Stadium, because it's very important for us to play white against them, and they are a good team, and they play last game with 5 in the back, but normally they play 4-4-2. But I don't know what will happen. Sometimes depend of Quintero play or not. But we practice 2 systems because we have to be ready to play against 5 in the back and against 4 in the back.
What have you seen specifically about them that, I mean, they've on the road, they've won 3 out of 5, so there's some things going on that for them has been very good.
No, for them, they started strong this season, the Minnesota, and I repeat, they change, depends this player, Quintero, they change if they play with Quintero, they play 4-4-2, Quintero play in between the lines. Without Quintero, they play a little bit different. They play with Rodriguez, and all the time when they have the ball, they play 3-4-3, and they play direct all the time, and they are able to keep the ball and play quickly.
You got Haber in for 30 minutes last week. Question about how fit he'll be for this game, and then also Matrica, an update on Matrica.
Is not good for us because he's not in the best form right now. He's not fit. Maybe can play 40-45 minutes. I don't know exactly. We have 2 days to choose the starting 11, but that's true. He's not fit right now, and maybe when you are in trouble, you have to play with the players who training every single day 90 minutes and who are able to play 100%. But we have 2 days before the game, and I will choose the right players in the last day.
And Matrica, he's got a little bit of a rib thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's serious or not really?
No, Matrica for now is he has pain in the shed. It's not easy because I remember in Bayern Munich, Arjen Robben missed 1 or 2 months about that because the pain is. It's not easy to play when you have pain in the shed on the rib. Today he's much better, but it's the same. It's the same. It's not good news for us because I'm looking forward to play with these 3 players: Maxi, Mitri, and Eber. Every single player is important for us, but everybody knows these players must be all important players in our team when we have the ball. But okay, it is what it is. In that moment, Max is 70-75%, and Mitri and Eber, until the last moment, you never know. Eber is about if he's able to play 45-50 minutes, and Mitri is the pen of the pen.
Domi, when you just look at the whole season now, the 5 matches, and you try to sort out, everybody knows the situation, no wins yet, but can you just define or see the things that are very positive, that you sense that it's going to turn around? Obviously goals, but what how do you see everything at this point?
No, I say before that, I'm happy with the performance. Sometimes Orlando is not bad, much better against DC and especially LA. We play bad against Toronto and no bad against the the last game against Montreal. What happened if we were able to win one game, just one game? Right now, we are in the playoff position. It's about that. I remember last look how strange is the MLS. Last year, the final was against Atlanta and Portland. And Portland has an amazing, for me, amazing coach. Is Sabarese, and they have a 1 point, and Atlanta too. And sometimes it's about that. The most important thing is when you have confidence in your players and what you have to do in the training session in the pitch. We have to score. We have to create more chances. Sometimes we have to play quicker with our strikers because we pass the ball many times, but the possession of the ball, I say many times, is not doesn't matter if you are not able to create change and change. It's about that. I like to keep the ball if you're able to create chances in a game. If not, forget about it. It's about that. Sometimes we have to play quicker with our striker, with our winger, and create chances and cross and shoot and cross and shoot. It's about that. If everybody knows, if you analyze the game against LA, what happened? We create more chances than LA. LA is the lead right now in the MLS. And I think we play a little bit better than LA. And LA is an amazing team. That means we are not in the best moment because we need points. Because after that, I'm a head coach and I know what happened when you don't get the results. We need the results, but the most important thing is when you ask the players, and the players are comfortable when we play in that way. And after that, the goals, you pay the goals, or you pay with points. You know, the soccer is that.
Yeah.
If you are able to score, you are much better. And maybe you play in the same system, in the same way, but I don't know the reason why. Maybe the last game against Montreal, we scored 1 goal in offside position, but offside position is a little bit. If you are able to score, it's 1-0, and what happened after that? Okay, we were able to win this game against Montreal. We have 6 points, and everybody is normal here, no? But I accept because I know how soccer works.
So the goal scoring, you mentioned last week, you said, you know, it's my responsibility to make the players better. That's kind of what you put. But how do you get them to score goals? I mean, that's the, I mean, you know, you're trying to get them in the right spots and things like that. But that's that next step. That's
no, for
that's
example,
up to them, isn't it?
You can improve today in the facility, in the training session.
Tati was the golden boot, yeah.
Yeah, scored 3 goals, and I say to you, the journalists, they are able to score in the training session, and they are much better than they believe. After that, when you have pressure, sometimes you are not able to score. But sometimes you don't know the reason why you are able to score 3-4 goals, and okay. And the next game, score again 3-4 goals, and okay, and finish. When the people think about the New York City, they are not able to score goals because we have the right players to score.
When you talk about the players playing quicker, do you think that you have to keep the same lineup to give those players the comfort to play, to know each other, or do you just look for the player that understands in the week?
Yeah, it's about the second one. Is about the players has understand. They have to read what happened in the pitch, and sometimes when for example, the last 20 minutes, Montreal defended because they have a send-off. And we play with 10 players, and they defend it. We have to play wide, and when we arrive, you have to cross, and you have to attack at least with 3 players in the box. It's about that. I say when they play with 10, I say to Anton Mata, wide, and when you arrive in the third line, cross, and our intention is with Ever, with Keaton, with Isma arrive in in the 18-yard box. And when I say I have to play quicker, it's not 1-2 passes and play long ball. Sometimes it's not possible to keep the ball because they defend deep. It's pass the ball over the striker, third man, set the ball, and you are there. And you have to shoot, cross. It's about that, because if not, you have the possibility to keep the ball 70-80% of the time, but it's for nothing. Soccer is about if you are able to score, and it's better for your team when you arrive and cross and shoot and cross and shoot. It's about that.